Hello and good evening. 58 days until I run the entire length of Germany. Welcome back. Today was one of them days. Low frequency, low success, a lot of small losses. It's part of the game. I'm going to keep talking to a minimum today and make sure that I regain momentum. And the way I've learned to do that is to shut up and attack the next day with a focus on going 1 hour at a time and just mastering that hour. It gives you a little bit of a leeway to be more patient with yourself, and it helps me. So I'm going to get up in the morning and I'm going to go about all the things that I know I should be doing, that if I do them across the span of an entire day, I'm going to go to bed feeling really well. That's the goal. The one thing I will say is how dangerous small losses are, like small mistakes, especially if you know you shouldn't be doing them. There's this old clip of Conor McGregor. He's currently mid-training and he's being asked a question. And now I want to make clear, I'm not a big fan of McGregor nowadays, but that man's rise to greatness in the UFC was an absolute thing of beauty. And he was really a thing to behold. He was a man to admire. Now, in this clip, he basically talks about how small losses throughout the day infiltrate your mind and your soul. So telling yourself you shouldn't eat this, telling yourself you should get up at this time, telling yourself you should train at this time, and then eating that thing despite, telling yourself don't eat this and eating it, telling yourself get up at this time, not getting up at that time, telling yourself train at this time. You get the gist. Growth, wisdom, passion, obsession, I think they're all a matter of frequency, a matter of momentum. And you lose both frequency and momentum if you allow yourself to be infiltrated by small losses. And they're dangerous. They're very dangerous because their acute danger is almost invisible. Because nothing's going to happen if you miss one evening of brushing your teeth and go to bed early, or if you whatever it is that you can think of, nothing's going to happen if it happens once, except for the fact that you become a person who's allowed it to happen, and that barrier for entry is going to become easier and easier every single time, and it happens so quietly and so slowly and so invisibly that by the time you realize you have a lot of shitty work to do to fix it, That's the issue with bad habits. The older you get, the more difficult it is to cleanse yourself of them in your system. Today I had a lot of small losses, but that's part of the game. I'm not even going to pay attention to it too much. I'm not going to give it an audience. I'm just going to hit the bed and attack tomorrow with patience and with precision. That's the goal. And I'll be back on the horse. And yeah, that's all she wrote. But if I leave you with anything, I'll leave you with beware of the small losses. That's the danger. If you can do that, you're pretty unstoppable, Yeah. I have an ice bath now outside on my balcony, which is pretty cool. So every morning and every evening, after waking up and before going to bed, I'm going to hop in. I did a minute tonight, and it was just crass. It was nice. So yeah, I'm tired, and apologies, not a lot of value tonight. But there is no flow of consciousness and thought and inspiration and creativity if the day you've led, it was just bullshit, you know. And I've consumed too much today. I've listened to too many like conversations, be that podcast or like short podcast clips on YouTube, and it's dangerous. And that's a small loss, you know. It's the mind is a powerful thing, but you really have to be careful what you feed it. And today I fed it poorly, bad diet, and well, this is my consequence. So it is what it is. Tomorrow we get back on the horse. Tomorrow morning we fix it. And tomorrow evening we report to you with pride. So thank you, and I wish everyone a good night. And to anyone watching today, I wish you a lovely day. Talk soon, and as always, much love. Take care.